Hi, I'm Cyaneink, and today I will talk about my experience in the Open University Art Studies. I started then this autumn and I have been completed the first course. But first, generally about the studies. They are basic visual art and it's 25 ACTS. They are organized by Limingantaidekoulu and with Lapin yliopisto, so Art School of Liminka and Lapland University. They last about 1 year and they cost, because they are open university studies, it's around 850 euros. And they are held quite close where I live, so I don't need to go to the other side of the Finland. So yeah, they are held here in the Liminka. Reasons why I decided to take these open university studies is that because I want to apply in the art university in the future, and I don't want to go into prepping course or anything like that. I want something that will help me in the future even if I don't get into the art university. So I decided the open university studies are good for that, because these studies are directly from the bachelor's degree. So if I get accepted, I can use these studies there, so I don't need to study that much in the first year or so. Also, one thing is that if you know me, I do a lot of sketchbook work, but I don't do that much of the finished artworks, and I want to change that. I want to work more on the finished artworks, because it's really hard to sell artwork when you don't have finished artworks, so that is something I want to change. The first course which I completed, the first course was Introduction to Artistic and Design Work, and it really touched about the basics and how it was organized. There was the lecture and then there was the assignment relating to the theory topic, and I think that was really good, because I have been knowing the golden ratio for a long time, but I have never having any idea how I can apply it to my work. So now I have the idea how it can be applied, now I know how it should be working. So I think that was super useful, and all of the other things were handled the same way, that we had theory and then we had to put the theory into practice. And I was really happy that it was taught that way, because I haven't been in the university before in the mechanical engineering, and there it's really theory heavy and sometimes how to apply it's forgotten. Also, when we were doing the assignment, we got the feedback from the teacher whole time, and we were encouraged to do conversations and talk with each other and having showing our views, how we feel about certain pictures. It was really interesting to see. I really like how the lecture was held. It was quite it gave me so much perspective how others see the work, because there was some of the abstract work and other people some people didn't like it, and I liked it a lot. So it was really interesting to see that there's people really have different views about the art. Assignment itself were quite demanding, and I will now show what I did. I'm not showing all of the assignment, but I will show, I think, the 4 major ones. This was one of the first, not the very first one, but we drew this from the view. I had to change it a little bit, but I drew the person in front of me, then the middle crowd, and then little piece of background, and it's roughly in the golden ratio, and the foreground was drawn in 20 seconds, and the idea was having really separate background and foreground and the forest area. And I think it turned out quite good. Here I was really getting really hurried up, so it's not looking that good there, but I actually continued this similar theme later. When we're talking about things that are opposites, we have some smooth and hard edges, dark and light areas, tiny things like bunny. And yeah, this is watercolor, and one thing I like it a lot is that we were not forced to use some particular medium, and I could choose which medium I like it, and of course I choose the watercolors because I'm most familiar with these. So most of the course I was fearing that I will need to use charcoal at some point, but luckily no, I didn't need to use charcoal at all. Then we had a little bit different. You can see this is relating to the previous work. It's same scene but made with a yarn, we had to choose material to collage. I think some used cardboard or like cuttings from the like magazines, but I don't have that many magazines, so I couldn't do that. So I didn't try to do yarn because I had quite a lot of leftover yarn. And there is cork that's glued and the velvet on the background. I didn't like this piece. I didn't like making this piece because it was really hard to do. I haven't been working with the glue that much, so I felt it's like it was really hard to do, and also because I didn't have any idea how the yarn will be behaving when it's glued. It was quite hard to like try to guess how I could do it, and I tried to do different textures and different way to apply the yarn, so there's like quite a bit of variance in the artwork. Then the last piece is made with the looks a lot of the like the other artwork. They are like quite similar. The composition is similar. This is more finished because there was no time to pass yarn, and it was the idea that these should be referenced each other. And how I did this is I added this scene here, and also bring it here front. Added the footsteps, so like the human is gone and the bunny is sitting at the front. That is something I really like it that like I got it because it's like a surprising element. Suddenly the bunny is sitting in the classroom, and it like brings a lot of questions like why bunny is sitting in the classroom. Also I changed the clock. The hands are like carrots, and this time I've spent more time doing the patterns like the bench and the brickwork. But that actually wasn't that good choice because doing the brickwork took so much time. I had to measure it, and I also had to like draw it and ink it, so it took quite a bit of time, and that's why I had to finish this at home. It was possible to finish this at home, but in later courses I try to avoid that. And the main reason is that something that the course teach me is that I have been knowing this before, that I'm pretty slow at doing art because I'm like a thinker and I like to watch my work and really think what I can do with it. And in this time it was more like I choose really badly because the size is really big, and also the brickwork took so much time. I decided to render every brick, so it took so much time that it wasn't possible to complete in the time. And of course on the course it wasn't a problem because I could take it to my home and do it in my own time. But in some time situations, like in entry exam, which I need to take if I want to go to art university, it is a problem because it's timed and there's not that much time to do the art. So that is definitely something I need to be more mindful in the future and maybe practice, maybe not draw faster, but like think faster or something like that, or really know how much time it takes if I choose to render this brick wall there and things like that. I really need to consider those more. I was quite knowing this before because on one course we had week time and I couldn't finish the painting there because I'm so slow. So definitely I need to practice a lot and get more speed up because I will be really hurry in the entry exam later. As you can see, all of the work is A3, which for me is quite big size. I usually work even in the miniature size or in the sketchbook size, so drawing something in the big view is pretty hard. I also noticed that for my hands and how I make mark, it's quite unfamiliar way for me to work because I'm used to smaller lines, shorter lines. Now I need to do the larger one. So that's also something I need to practice, and I actually bought a bigger sketchbook from the school because I want to really try to large up my work and really help me in the future that I can draw larger scale as well. But all in all, I really like the course. I'm really happy that actually today I'm starting the next course, which will be printmaking, and I will also share my experience on the printmaking course when it's done. It has been a bit different because this one was quite intense. It was really concise, like we have many days of teaching in the week, also Saturdays, because it's on like evening and weekend, so you can take it while you are working. So it took quite a bit of my evening and weekends, and the printmaking course is running for a longer time, but there's like fewer days on the week, so it's more, I hope it's more relaxed. Also, I fear that there will be homework because this course we didn't have a homework. So yeah, I will share more when I know more. I will also link down the schools, Lapland University and also the Limingantaidekoulu. The Limingas Art School have also housing available, but I live quite close, so I didn't took that. But it's something I really have been thinking that even if I try to enter the university and I don't get accepted, I might be going for the Limingas Art School for the days student instead. So yeah, that was what I have been doing, and I hope this was interesting. Leave the comments below, and if you have any questions or anything you want to know how this open university studies work, because I know they are really different to different countries. So yeah, thanks for watching and see you in other videos. Bye!